Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my project documentation folder for my sewing projects for next year 2023. It is slightly different to what I did for this year. This year I used an A5 sized folder. Next year, as you can see, I am going to use a bigger version. This one is an A4 sized folder. It once belonged to my sister many years ago, but I've been gifted it and I love the design. So why not use it now? All right, let's open it up. The basic setup starts with a list. Here I am going to note down the different projects title by title that I'm working on. So first thing is project, something like project title. For example, Christmas stocking, pillow covers, something like that. And then I can add dates when I started to plan, when I started to work on it, and when I finally finished the project. Afterwards, I can check off these little boxes as soon as I took some pictures and printed them out for my documentation. And last but not least, each project will be given a number for easier reference. You can see I already printed out 2 lists. I can add more if I need to, of course. And then I have 4 dividers in here. The first one says Vorlagen, that is printables, templates, something like that. Here you can find the templates for the individual project documentation. So one for each project. I'm going to show you these in detail later, just a second. First, let's have a look at the other dividers. Then I have a divider that says in Planung, which is basically projects that are currently being planned. Those can be put in here. Then I have in Arbeit. This is something like currently working on. Those projects that are in progress can be put here. And then we have Fertig, which is finished, which means that finished projects will be put at the end of the folder. All right, now let's have a closer look at the individual documentation. Okay, what do we have here? Let me see whether I can zoom in a bit. Yeah, I think this works better. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like, what I choose to work with for next year. I've got the project title on top, then I have the project start and the project end, the pattern that I used, and then there's space for materials over here as well, because I figured out that I am using more and more materials, and just using an A5 size piece of paper for documentation doesn't usually fit anymore. So as I said, materials go here. You can see there's a divider here, which means I'm going to note down the materials here, and this is space for example, fabric swatches. Those can be put here. And then down here is space for notes. So the basic setup is quite similar to what I'm working with this year, just there's just more space, so to say, and it's a bit more organized. And then up here we do have the number that you've already seen on the list that I had at the very beginning of the folder, where I can give each project a number, as I said, for easier reference for the list. And later I'm also going to use these numbers for the pictures I'm going to take. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.